All right. Hello and good morning, everybody. It is I, Granite, and we are back with another episode of Let's Play Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We are only streaming today this week. It's the day in between travel. So, we're going to be getting a lot of Pokémon in today. So if you're looking for that, get excited. I don't think we have anything to craft. All right, well, we're going to go help Karl Marx today. Seems like a good thing to do. He's over Schmear. So let's go get to him. Do these side missions. We should be back to normal schedule next week. I will be streaming on Monday. It won't be at my normal time. It'll be later after lunchtime for me. But we will get our normal streams in on Monday. So, yeah, I look forward to that. And we'll get some extra streams in on Tuesday and Wednesday because I'm off on those days. Cat and mouse. Help Marx avoid the London police, okay?
Listen to me. I have been ordered to keep your rallies off the streets.
No, you must listen to me. The people in this city are in dire need of your assistance. Oh, you are Jacob Fry, are you not? And Miss Fry?
We're at a disadvantage, sir.
Karl Marx. Much like you, I am an activist of sorts.
You've got the look of a man who wants something.
Indeed. You've done more for London citizens lately than any endeavor has accomplished in a decade. But those citizens were already well provided for. I challenge you both to help those who really need your assistance, the working people.
An interesting challenge. We accept.
Shouldn't we at least talk about these things for... Sod it. We accept.
I'm organizing a discreet meeting with some like-minded friends to discuss trades unions. Alas, the police seem to have noticed my activities. They've stuck to me like flies on Scheiße.
That's a German word for that.
I need you to help me get to the meeting without the interference of the police.
Kill spies with hanging barrels. Okay.
You see? There's one of their damn spies now.
If you make me come over there, I'll box your ears.
Oh, Jacob, you're not going where I wanted you to go. You're really not going where I wanted you to go. Are you just waiting for me to take him out? He's gonna follow him. There we go. Wow, he takes off.
Tonight, sundown. The usual place.
I'll be there.
You know, I had similar problems with the police in Paris. Well, Paris and Brussels. And also, perhaps Cologne. Our next worthy ally awaits us in a nearby pub. Onwards. No doubt the police already have agents stationed within. I'll wait here until the coast is clear.
Okay. Locate the spy. That's exactly what I wanted you to do, Jacob. Excellent. So I believe Marx has 5 missions, just like Darwin did. Create a faction fight outside. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Let's wait for them to leave me for a bit. Okay.
I'm on your side, Mr. Fry. Prepare for volley! That's it! Easy! Easy!
Did that count?
Disband.
Sure thing.
Dead as a doorknob.
Stop it right now before I get violent!
It did. Okay. I was gonna say, like, I didn't know if that counted as attracting him out, but it did.
The usual location. 1 hour.
Right you are, Mr. Marx, sir.
Can't step on the street without the world crushing you or knocking you over. Next time, I'll just stay down and sleep till it's time for the grave. Oh, that ain't right.
All right, we're gonna follow him.
Come, let's slip away and get to the meeting. I do appreciate your assistance in this matter. Only when workers are able to assemble freely and in strength will we be able to achieve the reforms we most assuredly deserve. Might I trouble you to stay nearby until the meeting is over? I fear we may yet meet with some mischief.
I told you, Marx will be here. Heard it from the man's own lips. How about my payment?
You'll get your 30 pieces, chum. Don't you worry.
It seems the movement is ever doomed to be betrayed from within.
Can I do that without alerting these other guys?
You're making a big mistake. You're making a big mistake. Hell, that's Marx's hand ruffian. Just let me go, please. I'll do anything you want. Are you mad? You're making a big mistake.
We're fast friends now, aren't we?
Let's just see if there's anybody else here.
What's going on? What's happening?
What's happening?
I wonder if anyone's been killed.
Looks like bother to me.
All right, here we go.
Simon, my friend, what possessed you to do this thing? Has the party not taken care of you?
Governor of the Millsea, any man what joins a union will be put out of work come sunup. How long will the party feed my family for?
If we do not stand together, we are lost. My heart is broken, Simon. Please go. I thank you, my friend. I hope you will continue to aid the struggle when the opportunity presents itself.
All right. Good deal. All right, where are we going to next? His next mission is over here. Alright, looks like we've refilled on our items. We're back up to 18 throwing knives, so we'll just head this way to where he's at. Anarchist intervention. A grieving worker plots revenge involving sentient bar explosives. Stop him before he gets someone hurt.
My poor friend, Frank Morris. His son dropped dead of exhaustion after finishing an 18-hour shift. Frank is consumed by grief. He blames the government for refusing to protect the rights of the worker. I can't blame him for his rage, but I fear his actions have gone too far. He plans to steal a shipment of nitroglycerin and use it to attack the Houses of Parliament. Killing people and destroying property solves nothing. Democracy is the only road to socialism. Please stop him before he gets himself or anyone else killed. I expect he's on his way into the City of London now.
Locate the carriage. Well, there's a carriage here. Maybe we need to take this.
Let's go. Bloody perfect. Best deal with this before Morris shows up.
Alright, we need a hijack.
Walk on, girl.
Slow down. That's it, girl.
Excuse me, buddy.
What in hell? Who are you?
Mark sent me. Now please, be quiet.
You tell Marx that I don't need his help or yours.
Flip a pursuing carriage.
What do you expect me to do? Even a dog will bite if kicked once too often. I don't like being told what to do.
Well, I don't have any pursuing carriages. Gotta hit the horse. Turn around. There, I did it. Yay.
Oh, bugger me.
Who's a good horse? You are.
Go left. Turn right.
That's a girl.
Throw a bomb or something.
That's a girl. Walk on, girl.
Turn right! Come left! We're going to be blown up if you're not more careful. Go left! Go left!
Let's go.
Turn right! Turn right!
All right.
That's the way.
Who are these people?
People who don't like you stealing their toys.
We're trapped in here unless you ascend and deal with them.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
They got the nitro back. That must please you.
Not even close. You knew where to find that cart. You must have been tracking shipments for weeks. Tell me where that supply was headed.
I might be able to assist you. Find me in Southwark when you're ready.
All right. Well, we flipped the pursuing carriage, so we did that. Well, they wanted to just go over here next, so that's not too far away. That's pretty nice.
Can't imagine he's up to any good.
Nice to be close to where we actually are with the next mission. An explosive end. Frank Morris has found a Templar stash of explosives and will stop at nothing to acquire it.
They're moving the shipment, but we must go now. There's a carriage on the next corner. If we hide within, they'll drive us right to it.
I'll hide inside it. You're going home.
Home. Back to a cold and cheerless house where I'll wear black gloves and sport a weed on my hat for a year. Then I'll return to the factory like a small cog in the great wheel of capital. No, I want justice. I must have those explosives.
Nobody's laying their hands on the nitro, chum. Not you, not them, nobody. Enough blood's been spilled already.
I am trying to build a better world, to ensure that no one suffers what my son did. Pray tell me, friend, how much blood do you consider that to be worth?
Philosophical debate. All right. And then they give us a timer.
At least until they drive me to this factory.
Oh my gosh, dude. What the frick?
Onward, girl. Well, I'll never get hold of it now.
Bleeding anarchists. Couldn't organise a piss-up in a brewery.
About bloody time. What the hell took you so long?
Yeah, I'd like to see anyone try and break in here.
Reach the Templar hideout. Let's just go up. Seems always like a good place to go. Hi. Destroy Templars using nitroglycerin. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, that didn't work. Can hardly see it. He's what, inside? Looks like there's a bunch of other stashes I can use. If I can get to it.
That crazy crow boy is here!
That bloody fry boy is in our midst!
Pick it up. Oh my gosh.
Stop running, old boy!
Why can't you pick this up now?
Let me put a bullet in him! He can't defeat you all! Everything you have!
Thank you. So all I wanted was to just kill guys with bombs. If I hadn't blown myself up with that first one, we would have done better. Speak to Marx in this direction.
You're back. Mr. Morris, I see. I was afraid it would come to this. He was a good man, but even the best of us can lose our way when blinded by grief. Still, I thank you for preventing a greater tragedy.
You're welcome. All right, where are we going next? Over here. Doesn't look like it matters which way we go. We could just run straight there. It's about the same distance. And we need to go past the shop anyway.
Get 'em.
Aha, here's the shop. Defend the civilian.
So very much.
Is there something I'm saving money for? Your weapons upgraded, your gauntlets upgraded, firearms upgraded, belt is upgraded, and we've upgraded your outfit. We're just buying stuff now. Looks like we have another ally, Karl Marx, date of birth 5th of May 1818, born in Trier, and what was then the Kingdom of Prussia. Karl Marx was a philosopher, economist, sociologist. Sorry, I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Journalist and revolutionary socialist. Karl Marx studied at the universities abroad in Berlin. Afterwards, he wrote for a radical newspaper in Cologne and began to work on the theory of the materialist conception of history. In 1843, he moved to Paris, where he continued to write for other radical publications. It was there he met Friedrich Engels, who became his friend and frequent collaborator. After he was exiled, he and his family moved to London in 1849, where he continued writing and developing his theories about the social and economic activity, real page-turners. Marx published many books during his lifetime, with the most recognizable being the Communist Manifesto in 1848 and Das Kapital in 1867 to 1894, which arguably laid the foundation for our current understanding of what the relationship between labor and capital. But perhaps his greatest contribution to society was to inspire millions of young men around the world to grow disastrous neckbeards, wear skinny jeans, and bloviate endlessly about the capitalist machine while drinking thimbles of artisanal coffee in neighborhoods that cats wouldn't be caught dead pissing in. Alright, let's go and see. We have already got all of these done. I'm going to make sure I got all these done. Yes. And the gauntlets we can upgrade. So the gauntlets that we have, this one here, the leather gauntlet, a basic leather gauntlet, perfect for a new assassin. The hardened leather gauntlet, tougher than plain leather, but with maintained flexibility for ease of combat. Reinforced gauntlet. If you're about substance over style, then you might be interested in this workhorse of a gauntlet, the Chimera, a fearsome weapon and a terrifying tool, a mythic beast of tremendous power. Incidentally, have you ever looked up genetic chimeras? It's not related to this gauntlet, but it's fascinating stuff. The legendary assassin gauntlet. Wearing this gauntlet is evidence of great experience and incredible skill. Firearms. Let's see what we got here. So we have the Derringer pistol. In fact, even at this size, this compact pistol is still considerably larger than some Derringer bull models. Go ahead and upgrade it. The pocket pistol. Incredibly easily to conceal. This pistol's diminutive size belies its firepower. So we will purchase it and then upgrade it. We already have the Model 1 revolver, a no-nonsense brute of a pistol. The Bullseye revolver. Whether trick shots or headshots, the Bullseye revolver rarely fails to hit its mark. The 54 bore 1856 revolver, a sneaky little revolver, perfect for those who value discretion. The Single Action Army, a military-grade revolver credited with taming the West. We can purchase it and upgrade it. The Lancaster 4 barrels. The Lancaster understated less is more design is in the stark contrast with its decidedly more is more approach to barrels. Good deal. The double action we have here, double action trigger gives this classic revolver improved firing speed. We don't have this one yet. The M1877 Thunderer, subtlety be damned, the Thunder is a beautiful monster in silver and gold. The Model 3 revolver, what the Model 3 lacks in flair, it more than makes up for in firepower. Self-loading pistol model 1868, a stark mechanical marvel worthy of the industrial age, and the Mars. Sleek and striking, the Mars has a clean silhouette of a spy-worthy pistol. That spent all our money, so that's good. Before we go here, actually, we need to go to our train and collect our income. So let's go do that. Here it is.
A letter? For me?
And then what can we get here now? We already did firearms, so we're on belts next. The leather belt, a carbon leather belt, ho-hum. The initiate belt, join the family with this decorative and functional belt. The rough and tumble belt, a belt of a brawler. It's not worn out, it's rugged. The dark leather belt, classy yet understated, every bit as confident as you are. The adept belt, inept assassins need not apply for this belt. So we have to purchase this one. Excellent. Down to 83 monies. Okay, now we'll hop back here and go to Marx. And he should be down this way. There he is. Where there is smoke, find proof that a factory is abusing its workforce.
Corruption reigns here, I'm sure of it. The number of people injured by their machinery cannot be calculated, and yet the company continues to prosper. They must be stopped for the sake of the poor workers they abuse. If only we had some form of proof. There must be records of the accident somewhere inside, which would surely prove their malfeasance. I should think you'd need to find the foreman. But how you'd convince him to give you the reports? Perhaps if they think the factory's on fire, you might bluff your way past.
All right. stuff is inside. Hi. Air assassinate a guard. Like that. Well, this is a dead end back here. Oh my gosh. Hijack a fire truck. Well, here's one right here. But it marking these other ones. So I'm going to go to the ones that it marks, just in case.
Doing fine, girl.
Follow the foreman, okay.
Saved? Are you daft? What about the reports? Your masters won't be happy if their accounts go up in smoke.
Mother of God, you're right. Follow me, quickly. They should be just inside here. Oh, there they are. Good. They're safe.
Hi! What do you think you're doing? Stop me!
Easy enough. That was not that bad of a mission. Alright, and then we need to go up here. Excuse me. Vox Populi. Protect Karl Marx while he's giving a speech.
I'm so relieved to have found you. I fear my upcoming meeting is going to be disrupted. Strike breakers, maybe, or police spies. Ruffians who fear the march of progress.
Huh. So I'm bodyguarding them. Marvelous.
I worry that any agitation will incite terrible violence, so please remove troublemakers without attracting any attention.
Okay.
Wunderbar. Thank you. I must prepare, but I will see you inside shortly.
Hide a body in a hiding spot. Do not kill any policemen.
He has sacrificed so much in the hope that we may all benefit. Please give a warm reception to Mr. Karl Marx.
Workers, comrades, thank you for your most generous welcome.
Where's the hiding spot?
I come before you today with a heavy heart. England stands at the head of commercial and industrial Europe. In the last 2 decades, there has been an unprecedented development of
What's up in something's going on?
Oh, don't you hit me. There's a hiding spot. Good deal.
antagonisms. During this epoch
Make a sound, it'll be your last. Looks like a mess.
What is that?
Oh, so we just need to not kill any policemen now.
I hope that doesn't involve me somehow.
Oh, hi. The guy was right there when I did that.
and cheerful heart. It has been said that the House of Commons is a house of
What's happening over there?
to capture political power is now the great duty of the working class. We must purchase the political reorganization of the workers if we are to improve their lot. The workers must go forward in a united fashion with the simultaneous
Where's he going?
laws of morality and justice, which are considered right in the relations of private persons, shall be recognized as the supreme law governing labor in this country. The working class. And so I say to you, proletarians of all lands, unite. In order to free the workers, the cooperative system of labor requires to develop on a national scale.
Is he gonna walk right behind this guy I need to kidnap?
Furthered by national means. For their part, the lords of the land and the lords of capital will continue steadily to use their political privileges for the defense and perpetuation of their monopoly. Instead of furthering the emancipation of the workers, they will act so as to bring every possible obstacle in the way.
Good deal.
planet.
Oh my gosh, just like shoot him.
You've done a great service for the workers of
Again, easy peasy. Wasn't too bad.
we seek cannot be far over the horizon. I don't suppose you'd formally join the Workers' Party?
I'm not much for politics.
He's not much for anything that requires deep thought.
Does that mean you'll join, Comrade Evie?
I'm afraid I have other responsibilities.
Honorary memberships, perhaps.
You don't give up, do you?
We seem to have that in common. Auf Wiedersehen, my friends.
All right. Colors wide. All right. So that got us done with those. The only other London stories we have are the Dulip Singh, which I believe are DLC ones, but we'll go ahead and do them because they are available. So I think we'll definitely be able to get the first one done. We'll see. It's over here. We're probably going to get attacked by some guards on our way down. All right. Oh, come on, man. A good shot. Henry Green asked Jacob and Evie to meet him at a garden party held at Buckingham Palace. When the assassins arrive at the party, Henry and Dulip Singh, the last of the Indian Maharajas, argue about the lack of commitment of Dulip to the people of India. Okay.
Your attempts to influence Parliament for the Indian cause have failed. You must do more.
I will not jeopardize my relationship with Queen and country to satisfy your crusade.
Your Highness, you belong to India, not here acting the part of a noble foreigner.
I have wasted enough time indulging in this
If your
nonsense.
mother could see you now, the last Maharaja of Punjab, basking inside his golden cage.
How dare you?
I always recommend bringing someone's mother into the argument.
If he doesn't help his people, he will regret it forever.
How may we help?
Will you talk to him? He won't listen to me.
Oh, yeah, because he knows us.
shootout there. I've been raking it in for years. You should come out, you old bugger.
It's very tempting. Just not sure I can stomach the food. All those spices may have my posterior.
I don't think it'd be that hard to identify.
Your Highness, you have guests.
I suppose Mr. Green sent you.
Bringing up your mother was...
Impolite, and he was wrong to do so. We'd like to rectify the situation.
Then humor me, and join me in a shooting game. None of these people have any sense of enjoyment, and I am bored to death.
A shooting game? Seeing you haven't changed at all.
Ellsworth? My word! How good it is to see you! The mother country has treated you well. Jacob and Evie Fry, this is Brinley Ellsworth, a friend from a past life.
You've made new friends, I see.
What brings you to this part of the Empire?
Company business, unfortunately. But I could not resist the chance of seeing you again. It's been far too long. I've heard nobody throws a party better than my dearest friend. I'm eager to see if your reputation overseas holds any truth.
My servant Thomas will be scoring the game.
Acquire the most amount of points by shooting the bottles in front of you. Each bottle is worth 1 point. You have 30 seconds. May the best shot win. Start the timer. Perfect score. 9 points.
Come, Thomas. This isn't enough of a challenge. Let's shorten the timer.
Round 2 will now commence. Try and do as well, if not better, within a 20-second time limit.
Okay.
Begin! A perfect score!
Achieved the best score, so I did that.
Your turn, Your Highness.
Come, let us see if you are better with a gun than you were with a slingshot. Impressive. I am in awe, Sim. What they said of you was true.
What on earth?
Sir, I believe I heard a second shot.
He's right. That sounded like a second gunshot. Strange.
Strange indeed. Let me investigate.
I'm sure it wasn't anything serious. Don't bother.
Clues found. Suspects met. Here's a clue. A handgun. The barrel is hot.
Are you suggesting this is a serious matter? It was most likely just an echo. Leave it be now.
I've been doing this a long time. I know the difference between 1 shot and 2. There were most definitely 2 shots.
A second shot? I didn't hear anything. There was no one else. Who would shoot a gun at a party?
I mean, we just were. Two suspects met over here.
What are you on about? Guns are prohibited in the gardens.
I saw the man in front of me with a gun. I just assumed it was part of the decor. You know how royalty likes to socialize.
That prince is causing problems. He deserves to be silenced.
Mm-hmm. Kill the bodyguards.
You too will be.
Beating up a gentleman and a woman.
Should have spent a bullet on you too.
Clothing patch of British Indian Company BIC in his pocket and a Templar ring.
Well. Seems our old friends the Templars are involved.
Ah, Jacob. I trust you're enjoying yourself?
Yep, so much so.
I told you I won't hear any more of it today. I must go back to my party.
You must fill me in on your life here. It's been far too long.
Apologies, Your Highness.
Speak with Henry.
If you won't listen, perhaps Greenie will.
Any progress?
We're not the only ones who want His Highness's attention.
Don't tell me the British Indies Company is harassing him again. They can't afford it.
Well, let's just say it's not just the BIC, and Singh doesn't want any part of it.
The Templars? It can't be.
At this rate, they'll have him before he can do any good. We have to convince him to trust us.
Meet me back at my old shop. I might know something that can help.
All right. A new database entry. What do we have here? Duleep Singh, date of birth the 6th of September 1838, the youngest son of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Duleep became the last Maharaja of the Sikh Empire at the age of 5. When I was 5, I could barely tie my shoelaces, but it was for the worst of reasons, after 4 of his predecessors were assassinated, just not by, assassins. His mother, the Maharani Jen Kaur, briefly ruled as regent, but after the First Anglo-Sikh War, she was imprisoned. Duleep would not see his mother again for over 13 years. In April of 1849, Duleep Singh, aged 10, was placed in the care of Dr. John Logan, who did not invent logins. At the age of 15, he was exiled to Britain. It was in England that he was befriended by Queen Victoria, who went on to become the godmother of several of Duleep's children. But Duleep never forgot his real mother, and in 1856 he attempted to contact her. His correspondence and emissaries were intercepted by the British India. However, he persisted, and with help from Logan, was allowed to meet her in January of 1861. The Maharani was deemed no longer a threat to British interest in India and allowed to return with Duleep to the United Kingdom. And 2 years before she died, she taught her son about his Sikh heritage. Duleep would spend the rest of his life attempting to return there. Except for right now, because he doesn't really seem too worried about it. Alright, so way over here we need to go. We'll do one more mission this episode. swing by the shop on the way by and refill our inventory.
If you need anything else,
Why don't you come down?
Alright. Information intercepted. To make Dulip understand how important he is for India's future, Henry asked the assassins to prove Dulip has been muted by certain persons. To do so, Jacob and Evie need to recover Dulip's stolen letters and give them back to him.
Good, you're here.
Trive, okay.
This isn't the first time His Highness has had troubles with the British Indies Company.
Steady on.
A couple of years ago, they held his mother captive and blocked all his letters to her. Odds are they're keeping his correspondence from reaching the outside world once again. I have acquired the mail courier schedule. There are two separate routes of transport. The first, a mail carrying carriage convoy. The second, a train. If we set up an ambush, we should be able to seize his letters. Maybe this will change his mind. Start with the convoy. We must block the road.
Steady on.
Okay. And I didn't do it. Oh, am I stuck? I think I actually... Okay, we're gonna restart really quick. I think I literally got it stuck. Good me.
You're here. This isn't the first time His Highness
Walk on,
had
girl.
troubles with the British Indies Company. A couple of years ago, they held his mother captive and blocked all his letters to her. Odds are they're keeping his correspondence from reaching the outside world once again. I have acquired the mail courier schedule. There are two separate routes of transport. The first, a mail carrying carriage convoy. The second, a train. If we set up an ambush, we should be able to seize his letters. Maybe this will change his mind. Start with the convoy. We must block the road.
Alright. I guess we could have backed it up. I guess I'd... Recruit rooks in the street. Okay. No, 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 no. That's me getting my left and right mixed up.
You! You're hot. You! You're with me. We've got dynamite planted near the convoy's ambush location.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay, did I not recruit enough rooks?
What are you ladies up to?
Okay, well that was dumb. Because I recruited 3.
Rooks, you're with Henry.
Understood.
Will do.
Got it.
I didn't... I don't know why it didn't count that last one.
You're here.
So we'll just try again.
This isn't the first time his
Doing
highness
fine,
had troubles with the British Indies Company. A couple of years ago, they held his mother captive and blocked all his letters to her. Odds are they're keeping his correspondence from reaching the outside world once again. I've acquired a mail carrier schedule. There are two separate routes of transport. The first, a mail carrying carriage convoy. The second, a train.
Who's a good horse?
If we set up an ambush, you should be able to seize his letters.
He's here!
Maybe this will change his mind. Start
That's
with
a
the
girl?
convoy. We must block the road.
Alright. Rooks.
The mail convoy will be here any minute now. Scout the area for allies. I will guard the area.
We've got dynamite planted near the convoy's ambush location.
Aye, aye, kid.
Join me.
Right.
What are you ladies up to? Then I'll beat it up.
Let's stir up some trouble.
Alright, that's all we needed to do.
The convoy is headed our way.
Rooks, you're with Henry.
Understood.
Will do.
Got it.
Find the letters, okay?
There's a thief in
How's everything, sir?
That looks like trouble over there.
Not looking so tough now, are ya? It doesn't matter. Don't miss me. I've never been in love.
Got them.
Repeat the same process with the train. I must return to my shop and shall invite Mr. Singh over for a spot of tea.
Repeat the same process with the train. Okay.
That's it. Come on. Come on.
Off we go. Oh, look at that. Someone we got to ban and report.
That's the way.
Train can come in at any moment. We need reinforcements.
Look alive. We've got... To my side.
Cool, Siffer. You're not getting anything from me.
Oh, I will make you see.
And how are you?
Alright, there we go.
job for you.
So we're just waiting for the timer to run out now.
The letters are on that train.
Train's coming.
Got it.
Will do.
Understood. Why'd we stop?
The boss will be angry if we try.
Mr. Fry, how's your sister? Ah, Jacob.
Nice. There they are. All right.
Here we are. Now back to Greenie.
Okay. Game. Wow, what was that?
Where's the rest?
There is a difference between pacifism and inaction.
How many times do I have to tell you?
You two do have impeccable timing.
Did we interrupt something?
I believe these will be of interest to you, Your Highness.
These letters, they are from me. The seals have been broken.
That's how we found them.
This is a letter I wrote to my mother when I was just a boy. Where did you find these possessions of mine?
On a mail convoy.
The Templars. They have a way of getting to you.
I thought I had put an end to it years ago, but the British Indies Company continues to steal my property. You were right to think something strange was afoot.
We must take action, but it will not be possible without your help.
I believe you're right, but I must have some time to think on this. In the meantime, please be discreet. I don't need Her Majesty finding out about this.
All right. So we have a new database entry here. The British India Company. Founded centuries before the Victorian era, the British Indies Company was originally created to pursue trade between the English Empire and different regions of Asia, focusing primarily on the Indian subcontinent. With its shares owned primarily by aristocrats, the company took over several areas in the Indian subcontinent and funded their own private army. Under company rule, they helped secure the colonization of India, sparking massive rebellions and large controversies. They were credited for claiming the famous Kohinoor diamond as their spoils of victory and removing Duleep Singh, the son of the Maharaja Ranjit Singh, from his home. During the latter half of the 19th century, the company was asked to take a step back, and in an outrage, some of the company's most prominent members joined forces with London's last remaining Templars and formed a plot to silence the revolt in India once and for all. All right, so to end out this episode, we're going to hop back to our train, if I can find it. We'll collect our income.
A letter. For me?
And then we have a couple things to buy in our inventory if we keep going. So we were on belts. We did this one. So this is our next one here that we were working on. May your dedication to the creed guide you during combat. Specialization, defense. And so we can upgrade it. And that was the noble assassin belt. We have the thief belt. Look the part as you loosen coins from their purses. Then we have the sassy assassin belt. Show off your personal flair on the streets and your waist. The greenwood belt, an ornately crafted garment that evokes nature, a violent, brutal nature. All right, and there we go. Still have a lot more to go. I don't know why there's so many belts, but whatever. All right. And so we're going to end this episode here. We do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll be back with just some Pokemon in a little bit.